We are halfway through our 68-team tournament field. We begin the second half of our reveal of the brackets from the NCAA and its corporate champion, Capital One, with the lower right quadrant, the Midwest region. First and second round games Friday and Sunday, the 19th and the 21st. Now, out of the Big 12, the number 4 seed in the Midwest, Oklahoma State, the Cowboys, their first Big 12 tournament final since '05 before they lost to Texas by 5 points. They've got Cade Cunningham going for them.
Yes, they do. He's big time.
Big 12 Player of the Year. Who will they meet? The number 13 seed, the Flames of Liberty. They made it 3 straight Atlantic Sun regular season and tournament titles this year. The Flames are 23-5.
Yeah, Liberty's a very dangerous 13 seed.
Oklahoma State was handed a 1-year postseason ban last June. Cade Cunningham, one of the top recruits in the country, said he was going there anyway. Cowboys appealed, and because they haven't heard from the NCAA on a final ruling, 9 months later, they can participate. If you love the sport, you're not complaining because this team is a blast to watch, and they've certainly earned this spot. Maybe they even earned a better seed than they got. It's just wild considering that a few months ago, nobody thought they'd be able to participate at all, and they're in. But the committee, as Jay Billis mentions, doesn't give them a favorable draw in this sense. Liberty, BPI says, has got a 33% chance to win. That's the highest mark of any team seeded 12 or lower. Considering the sheer tonnage of words that Jay Billis is responsible for in and around the tournament, we're always appreciative of him sharing a few of them with us. And Jay, look, you know how much I love this sport and how much for all of us it was so disheartening not to have a bracket. And it's a thrill just to look at it. And I'm always interested at first blush, sort of a treetops level, how you would assess the seeding, because I thought that was always going to be the most interesting thing for the committee to sort out and how they would arrive at where they did. What did you make of the big picture here?
Overall, it was fine. Look, BYU's too high at a 6. I thought Oklahoma State was too low at a 4, and I thought Oklahoma State got a really rough path with their opening game, and then to have to play Tennessee next. You know, they could be out early because they're such a young team, but they also have a superstar in Cade Cunningham, which means they could go very deep in this thing. If I had to pick one team that got the worst draw, I would say Oklahoma State. Like, Oklahoma State has to start off with Liberty. It's like playing Virginia. Liberty is really good. They play a pack line. Darius McGee's a great guard. Elijah Cuffey's an outstanding defender. And then if they win that game, which is a big if, they're better, but it's a big if to win that game, they're probably going to get Tennessee.
How would you grade what the committee did today?
I would give them pretty close to an A. The only thing that made me just kind of go, that's a mistake, is Oklahoma State. I could have seen them as a 3. I could have seen them as a 2. I can't see them as a 4 below West Virginia from their own league, who they just beat twice in the last 2 weeks. I think a little too reliant on the net in the case of evaluating Oklahoma State, or, you know, maybe they forgot to pay the cable bill at the Marriott Marquis, but only for the 2 hours that Oklahoma State was on, because I think they pretty much got everything else right.
Just out of curiosity, where did you have Oklahoma State? Did you have them a 2 or a 3?
I had them as the best 3 with Houston.
Okay.
I went Darius McGee, too. That dude could go for 30.
You love him.
Honestly, I think really highly of him. I mean, he's little. He's 5'8", 5'9". He's got a 40-plus inch vertical jump. He can really shoot it from deep.
Right?
Darius McGee's my guy. I'm rolling
That's your
with him.
guy. And they get, like, don't they have another guard, too? Another, like, senior guard who's pretty good?
Yeah, the transfer. Is it Parker?
Chris Parker. Chris Parker.
Chris Parker, yeah. Chris Parker,
Yep.
good player.
Yeah, so, I mean, they got some players. I mean, they can make it interesting. You know, there's an Oklahoma State team that hasn't been there before. So, like, those are always, like, the most fun games for me.
Oklahoma State Liberty. Richard McKay's done an outstanding job with the Flames, getting them in and year out. But Cade Cunningham and the Cowboys, they're advancing to the first round.